Hello Sagittarius and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, Sagittarius ascendant. This is a reading which taps into your current energy, seeing what is happening with you. Let's start your reading by taking a look at your past, and if you like the reading, do subscribe to the channel for updates. Let's start your reading. We'll start by taking a look at your past, which is the Nine of Pentacles. And in your present, you have the King of Swords. With Nine of Pentacles, it's about, generally a time where you have been feeling prosperous, abundant, pretty content with all what has happened, but currently you're taking a look at things, just kind of analyzing things, looking at things, getting something right for yourself in your thought process. Hidden influences, Ten of Swords. There is something, which you need to probably wind up. I think that is what this Ten of Swords is talking about. As you're looking at Nine of Pentacles, what brings well-being, to you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel, good, abundant, prosperous, those kind of things you're thinking about, because there is some chapter, there is something, which needs to come to an end, and even in that end, you need to see, how do you benefit from this? By closing something, what does it add to you? By closing something, how do you move away to better times? By closing away something, how do you put an end to something which has been dragging on for some time? So there is some kind of closure which is being indicated in this reading, so that you come into a lot more prosperity and abundance. Likely obstacles, yes, you need to move away from something, and I think that is why you're very honestly, logically, analytically looking at your situation, Sagittarius, because something is on its way out. You just have that knowing, because this is a hidden influence, right? So you know that there is something you need to move away from, or something is on its way out from your life, but even when that process is happening, you still need to think about it, right? Because that's how we take action. First we're going to think, and you are thinking very logically, in a very mature manner, because the king is here, the King of Swords, analytically and very, very truthfully, and seeing the situation for what it is, what is working, what is not working, what is balanced, what is imbalanced. So all taking all that into account, you're seeing how you stand to what is going to be the best course of action, which brings you the best possible kind of results. What is your guidance from above? Let us see. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, you need to continue putting in effort, for this, towards this. Whatever you're thinking, it's time to, focus single-mindedly on sorting this out. What is your course of action? Tower. All right. Okay. So with the Tower card here, we are seeing that, there is certain realization which is on its way. For some of you, you need to realize a few things, and the more you spend your time and effort and single-mindedly focus on this, you are going to get that clarity for yourself, what matters, what doesn't matter, what you need to keep, which is going to add to you, what you need to let go of or move away from, because there is this card which says you have to move on to something. So when you start focusing on this and putting effort towards analyzing this, that realization will come to you for some of you. And for some of you, while you are analyzing this and working on this and seeing this, you will get some kind of response, for some of you, it will happen to you on your own because of your effort, and for some of you, the universe is going to bring about some change for you. So see how it pans out for each and every one of you, because the Tower card is the realization. Tower card is doing away with things which no longer serve us, and what serves us. Some of you will get it with your own thinking, all of you are thinking about it, but for some of you, the realization will come to you. For some of you, some external force or some external event or something is going to bring that realization for you. But yes, all of you are thinking about what works, what is not working, and what you need to move away from. Let us see what is an outcome for you. You've got the Fool card, which is lovely in every reading. You are on the brink of something new, Sagittarius. All right, no doubt about it, and that is why I think the sorting out needs to be done. Right, so be at it, stay with it, because you need to start looking out into the future. You need to start a new journey, you need to start a new venture, you need to, and all the time it is not about drastic events happening or absolutely brand new beginnings. It's not possible for anybody's life. It may be just a turnaround in a situation. Maybe it's just about something you already are dealing with, but now you need to again, like, sift through things and take on a new path of doing the same thing. you know it's just like, supposing, you're a cook, you're a chef, you have some work or some hobby regarding cooking, and then you realize that this is what I have been doing and somehow it is not working out for me. So I need to, do away with this so that I can incorporate something else which is going to make this entire thing a lot better for you, which is going to add value to whatever you are doing. Right, so there is this whole situation where you need to add more value to an existing situation, and for that you are doing this sifting, and you need to realize what is not working, because sometimes it might escape our attention that this thing doesn't seem to be working, and for some reason you'll realize that something is holding you back. That careful analysis and the dedicated effort in getting this sorted out is what is needed. All of you are going to get your answers, all of you are going to get your realization, so that you can bring in that new thing you need to get. What is your guidance? Flying free. Do you see here also there is water moving towards the water, moving in water? There is a transition happening for all of you, Sagittarius. You're at the whenever you watch this reading, this is the time where you need to make that change for yourself. You're all aware of it, but a little more work is required for you to, kind of hit the nail that yes, this is what is not working. This is what I need to change or amend or remove, so that I create the space to bring something new. And here is another card of guidance for you, hearing messages from spirit. So do take into account, your what your intuition is telling you. Do take into account, inner voice saying something to you. Do take into account, what you read randomly, what you see randomly, which is somehow connected with whatever your situation is. That is the universe's way of trying to connect with you and give you that guidance. See how it works for you, whether you do have a very strong inner voice which is constantly guiding you, or you feel that every time you need some guidance, you see something, hear something, something comes along your way. All right, now as a final outcome, just to wrap up this entire reading, I got this other card which says following your bliss. So yes, a good way to do this, a good thing is we are doing the wrapping up, right? So the wrapping up of your reading says that follow what makes you happy. This is also listening to messages from spirit. So whatever your guidance is, the moment you get that spark of happiness, when you get that spark of joy from within, when you hear your inner voice or you hear a message from outside, that is what needs to be taken into account, because that sudden burst of happiness comes into you, right? So that is a good indication that follow that. And this entire sifting through is coming so that you whatever you are doing, whatever your situation is, you feel more happy in that, you experience more joy and more bliss in whatever you're doing. So that sifting out process is just to make your situation a lot better, easier, and more happy and happier. All right, so Sagittarius, with that I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.